Hello, in this video I will explain who in Dragon Ball was the first character that could destroy a galaxy. Now, you have seen the thumbnail. I'm going to explain why Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Cell Saga is galaxy level in terms of power. After that, I'm going to explain why Cell stated to be able to destroy a solar system if in fact he is much higher. Then I'm going to explain why some other characters that are believed to be galaxy level are in fact far stronger. Now, just to help prove my point, I'm going to show that a lesser character is far beyond solar system level. Perfect Cell, when powering up, was stated by Piccolo to be shaking the entire universe. And this is further backed up by the fact that when Cell achieved his perfect form, he is sensed all the way on Namek, the other side of the universe. To do this, Cell needs to emit 4 times 10 to the 52 joules, which is 200,000 times solar system level. Perfect Cell did this by powering up, so he's likely to be even higher. Okay, let's prove Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is galaxy level. First, we need to know how much energy galaxy level is. To destroy the Milky Way galaxy is 10 to the 76 joules. However, it should be known that the Milky Way is a large galaxy. Just to point this out, in the local group of 50 galaxies there are only 3 large galaxies, which the Milky Way is the second largest. These smaller galaxies are classed as dwarf galaxies and have 1/10 the radius. Under the assumption that they are as thick as the Milky Way, to destroy an average galaxy is 10,000th of the energy required to destroy the Milky Way, which would be a 10 to the 72 joules. We need to know the power of Gohan as a Super Saiyan 1, before we try and find out the power of Gohan as a Super Saiyan 2. Seeing as Super Saiyan Gohan scales to Perfect Cell, who is said before it was sensed across the universe and later shook the universe, Gohan should be around the range of power mentioned before. Which, in case you forgot, was 10 to the 52 joules. However, as some people dislike Super Saiyan Gohan being this high, I will also show that it works, even if you downplay Gohan to be around Namek Saga Frieza level of power. Frieza is easy to scale, and it would be to star level. We know this because both Frieza and other lesser characters have small star level feats, while in his final form he is hundreds of times stronger than any of those small star level characters. One such example of a small star level feat is when Frieza was able to destroy planet Vegeta, a large planet with 10 times the gravity of Earth. This alone would require 10 to the 37 joules of energy. Not to mention all the thousands of Saiyans on planet Vegeta, which each one of them are planetary themselves. Then there is the fact that the attack actually destroys the planet upon impact, then explodes afterwards, makes this attack a small star level feat. Supporting this is Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga was able to create a moon out of pure energy. To calculate this, we need to use the E equals mc squared equation and find that this feat is also dwarf star level at 10 to the 39 joules. Vegeta also throws this orb with the mass energy of the moon at 10% the speed of light, which is another dwarf star level feat at 10 to the 38 joules. Final form Frieza is hundreds of times more powerful than all of those feats, meaning he is at least star level, being 10 to the 41 joules. Now if Super Saiyan Gohan is downplayed to star level, despite being magnitudes above Frieza, his power would be 10 to the 41 joules of energy. Now we get to Super Saiyan 2 Enraged Gohan. Many people don't understand how much power Gohan got from his rage boost, and assume that most of his power increase was just due to the Super Saiyan 2 multiplier, that being 2 times. This is in fact false, as Gohan rage boost here is narratively larger than any other in the series. Just to emphasize this, Gohan throughout the series is a pacifist, trying to only fight when needed or to save lives. Compare this with his rage boost versus Cell, and it's clear this was much more. Gohan went from the guy who actually didn't want to fight, and was happy to let the mass-murdering Cell live, to going out of his way to humiliate and torture Cell as brutally as possible. This ends up being Gohan's undoing, as if he just went for the kill like he would have done in a normal state of mind, he would have saved the world. When instead he ended up almost destroying it after Goku gave up his life to fix Gohan's mistake. Now, how powerful this rage boost is unknown. All that we can infer is that it is far more powerful than anything he has had before. This includes when Gohan got his first rage boost when Raditz came to Earth. Now Gohan went from a 5-year-old less than human level to almost killing Raditz with a headbutt. Raditz being a Saiyan warrior that scales far above the moon busters of the series, like Master Roshi, Piccolo and Goku. I'm going off Vegeta's statement in the Buu saga when reacting to Buu destroying hundreds of planets. He says Buu would be a good Saiyan, implying at least all Saiyan warriors are planet level. Scaling Raditz to small planet level, which Earth is a small planet, his power would be 10 to the 32 joules. Child Gohan's energy would be a mere 10 joules. This means that his rage boost here is 10 to the 31 times more powerful. If we apply this multiplier to the downplayed Super Saiyan Gohan, we times 10 to the 41 joules with 10 to the 31 and get 10 to the 72 joules, which is galaxy level. If we apply this to what Gohan is more likely to be as a Super Saiyan scaling off Cell shaking the universe at 10 to the 52 joules, Gohan as an enraged Super Saiyan 2 would be 10 to the 81 joules. Which is a billion times what is needed to be galaxy level. In fact, it is 100,000 times the power to destroy the Milky Way, a large galaxy. If you don't like this because the rage boost sounds far too massive, remember that it took Goku and Vegeta 7 years, which Goku stated was the most intense training he ever gone through just to match Gohan's power. In Dragon Ball, we often see the characters training to get stronger and jumping massive tiers of power in much smaller time frames. For example, Goku was moon level before he went to King Kai's planet at 10 to the 29 joules. Vegeta creating the moon was at 10 to the 39 joules, while him throwing it is 10 to the 38 joules. This means to fight Vegeta, Goku needs to get a billion times stronger, and he did this in under a year. So imagine what 7 years with the same trainer and each year's is more intense than what Goku went through here. So, the next question is, if Gohan is a galaxy buster, why did Cell say that he was only about to destroy the solar system? Well, it should be clear that Cell's statement shouldn't be interpreted as only solar system level. But instead it should be interpreted as at least solar system level. As said before, Cell has narrative feats of him being 200,000 times solar system level. So solar system level is way below him even in just his perfect form. This is similar to Frieza, who constantly claims to be able to destroy planets, but we know that he has feats in scaling putting him at star level. We know he's stronger, he's just saying what he can do. This is also shown in Dragon Ball Super when Frieza is fighting Toppo. Here he should be far beyond this level of power. Once again, it's simply statements of at least this level of power. Now let's talk about the characters that are labeled galaxy level but are much higher. Omega Shenron. Many people think Omega Shenron is just galaxy level because of Mr. Popo's description where he says something similar to the Shadow Dragons was able to destroy a galaxy. The issue of this is that the KIs contradict this when they say the power of Omega. They say his presence would destroy the entire universe and then move on to their realm. Omega further states that his final attack is all his negative energy he has released, further stating it to be him. Now this attack scaling to the Dragon Ball macrocosm means it's a low multiversal feat. It is possible to scale Omega even higher, so he is far above galaxy level. Super Saiyan God Goku and Beerus. In their fight at the start of Dragon Ball Super, Goku and Beerus nearly destroy the entirety of Universe 7. Similar to Omega Shenron, this feat, it should be low multiversal. Even if you downplay and say that it took both of them with 4 punches each to just destroy the universe, it would be a nigh universal feat. Base GT Goku. Many believe that base GT Goku is galaxy level because of the statement that he could light up an entire galaxy. However, if you look at other feats like him shaking and nearly destroying other world, or the fact he scales to be relative to Dragon Ball Z Super Vegito, he is clearly on the universal levels of power and far above galaxy level. You can see more in my Baby Vegeta video. Super Vegito. Many people downplay Super Vegito fighting with Gohan when he nearly destroyed the universe with his vice shout. The problem with this is that there is a guide stating that the feat would in fact have destroyed the entire universe. Kid Buu. Honestly, it is most common to say that Kid Buu is galaxy level. He has galaxy feats and scaling, like all the attacks that scale to the Supreme Kai's world, ranging from galaxy to galaxy cluster busting. Or the fact he could destroy the universe in under 1,000 years if we downplay Elder Kai's statement. However, he also has some higher scaling as well. For example, it's thought that he could scale to heaven, a universe-sized planet. Or that he scales to Gohan, who could destroy the entire universe in seconds. Or the fact that it's stated by Piccolo that even all of the Super Saiyan 2s couldn't beat the Fat Buu. Kid Buu should be in the Galaxy Cluster to Super Galaxy Cluster ranges of power from these statements. Overall, I have concluded this. It makes sense for the following power scale. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is galaxy level. These three characters are moon level. Saiyan Saga Vegeta is dwarf star level. Frieza is at least star level, but likely higher. Omega Shenron is at least low multiversal, likely mid multiversal. Super Saiyan God Goku is at least universal, but more likely low multiversal. Base GT Goku is around universal. Super Vegito is also around universal. Kid Buu is in the Galaxy Cluster to nigh universal ranges of power. Comment down below if you agree or disagree. And as always, thank you for watching.